What is up guys, it's your boy Swole. I'm here, back with another Classic WoW video for the fresh Classic WoW servers. Now today we're going to be talking about investing, and that is where you spend your gold to make more gold, and I'm going to be showing you guys my investments. Now we've been talking quite a bit about investments on this channel, as we, for example, this thumbnail right here, and I've been trying to tell you guys which items I would recommend maybe looking into, and which items to be on the lookout for, and maybe considering investing into. Basically, items that are currently in high supply and low demand, where the times are shifting at some point to where the supply will dry out and the demand will absolutely skyrocket. Now today I am putting my money where my mouth is. I think I said that correctly this time, and I'll be showing you my investments so far. Now we are doing this on two different characters, so we have two different TSM ledgers to look at. Before that though, if you want to have early access to all of my content when it comes to gold making, this video included, check out the gold making guide that I've made for Classic WoW, which includes fresh Classic WoW as well. At the moment, if you do get the guide, for example, we have one video that is in early access that also comes with an exclusive advice. So you get early access to a video and a exclusive tip that I will not talk about on YouTube, taking that step even further and making a bunch of gold. You can literally make raw gold with this right now, and it's working really well. So check it out. You can get early access to that video, exclusive content, and early access to future content as well. Think about gold farms, you can farm them before they get popular. Think about investments, you can buy the items while they're cheap, and it's just a very beneficial way to get the content early and then benefit more from it. And also, getting the guide supports me as well, so if you want to just get the guide to support me, that's great. And yeah, if you buy the guide, thank you so much. It really helps me out and helps me spend more time, focus more on making content for you guys. So either way, thank you. Now let's talk about my TSM ledgers, and I want to show you guys first of all how much gold I've spent on investments, and then we'll take a look at how much that currently is. So you can see here, total spent. This character has almost only been buying investments. I would say 97% of this is investments, if not even more. So let's just round that up to 100%, and let's just say that everything here has been investments, because a lot of it is, almost everything is. And we have spent 1,887 gold. That means that I have somehow made almost 2,000 gold already, from farming, from selling whatever I'm making. Like whenever I find greens, I sell those on the auction house. Skins from leather, leather from skinning, I sell on the auction house. Cloth that I find, I sell on the auction house. Anything that is going for more on the auction house than vendoring, I post on the auction house. And as you can see, we have earned 819 gold, and those are just items that I've been selling on the auction house while I've been leveling or farming at level 60. Now, we haven't farmed a huge amount at level 60. I think we've farmed like 24 hours maybe at level 60 on the mage in total. So, I mean, that's quite a lot, sure, but I could have farmed way more. But I've been focusing on playing hardcore recently. We have tried twice. I've spent like 50 hours on hardcore. I have leveled a warrior to level 50 with leveling alt, and just focusing on playing the game. Either way, we have spent almost 2,000 gold, 1,887 to be exact. Now let's see how much those 1.8k is currently worth with the investments that I have, and keep in mind I am not selling pretty much any of this yet, but we're going to talk about that as well. So I have two ledgers. This is character number 1, and this is the ledger of items that I'm currently looking to sell. It is items that I might sell at any point if the price goes just a little bit higher, and on this character we have a total value of 807 gold. That means that we are now down to 1.1k in debt to get these expenses covered. Like, I'm just rounding down here, or rounding up I guess. We're more like closer to 1k, but I'm just gonna say 1.1 to keep the math simple for myself. But like, if anything, we're under 1.1k, but I'm just gonna say 1.1. So on this character, we have a bunch of Devil Sword leather, 33 of them. We have 2 Underworld bands. We have 11 pattern for Runecloth gloves. We have a bunch of Runecloth, 3 Gut Rippers that we bought very cheap. We have some Runecloth bags as well, Boggling Root, Silk Cloth, Feet of the Lynx, a bunch of different items, right, that I'm looking to sell at any point if the price just goes up a little bit more. And for example, light feathers, I bought these for about 10 copper each, by the way, and they have gone up in price a whole lot. That being said, like, you get very good margins on items like light feathers, as I've been covering like a lot on my channel. I've been talking about this in 3 separate videos, I believe. But the thing is, you get very good margins, but you will not get rich on light feathers. You would have to sell way too many of them, but it's still a good thing to buy some off for personal use and to get some gold as well. Like, I'm getting over 1000% margins already. We're 3 weeks in. So far on character number 1, the ledger is 807 gold, we have spent 1.887, so we're down to 1.1k, and these are the items we have on this character. Once again, this is the ledger that I'm looking to sell at any point. Let's go over to my actual investment ledger now, which we're gonna have on the mage, which is gonna be right over here. So on the mage, we are now looking at the mailbox, just so we can count the items in the mailbox in the ledger, and if I open TSM right now while I'm at the mailbox, it should count the items in the mail. So here we have a ledger of 2.8k, which means if we subtract 1.1k from this, we are currently 1,700 gold in profit. That's quite a lot. That's a huge profit margin. That is almost doubling my gold, I think, based on my quick math here. Going from 1.8 and plus 1.7, I have almost doubled my gold in 3 weeks. Or less than 3 weeks, because we spent the first week leveling. So like in 2 weeks, I have basically doubled my gold. And here you can see which items I've been investing into, and we're categorizing this in terms of value at the moment. Now, there's one thing I say a lot when it comes to investment, and that is diversify. When it comes to listening to my advice as well, let's just say that 90% of my advice does make profit, and 10% doesn't. If you are the kind of guy who puts all your eggs into one basket, and you put it in that 10% that is bad, you're gonna come back to me and be like, yo, Solheim, you know nothing about the game. Like, I listened to you, and I lost all of my gold, because you put all your eggs into that one small 10% basket, when the other 90% was a good advice. So my key advice at all times when it comes to investments is to diversify a little bit. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of my gold into 3 main baskets. We have golden pearl, 82 of those. We have 1042 small flame sacks and almost 2000 swift thistles. And we also have 1.5k grave moss. We have some winterfall firewater. But the key thing here is to always diversify at least a little bit. So one bad investment can be countered by having one other good investment. If golden pearl fails for me, but small flame sacks absolutely takes off, I will still make profit. And if both of these two fail, but swift thistle and grave moss takes off, I will still be good. The point is to always diversify at least a little bit. You can of course have 1 or 2 main investments like I do here in golden pearls and small flame sacks, but try to diversify into more items, even if it's just like 100 gold per item. Here we have almost 200 gold in grave moss, 110 gold in winterfall firewater, almost 100 gold in stone scale eel, dream foil. We have some mage weave, some feather cloth, some blues, some epics. I have 1 underworld band here as well, so I've been buying some of those fairly cheap. I've tried to buy them for about 35 gold, and they're currently worth about 50. Either way, this will be a somewhat boring video to some of you, for sure, but also I just want to be completely transparent that when I talk about investments, I am doing those investments myself, and here you can see exactly what I've been buying, how many we have, and what the total gold value at the moment is. And I'm probably going to keep most of these items for another week or 2 and then start offloading. Like golden pearls, for example, are used in an enchant from Molten Core. People, first of all, need to get the formula for the enchant, and then they also need to get their best in slot item to be willing to enchant it. So golden pearls, even though they're used in the raid or in enchant from the raid, they're not going to skyrocket the second the raid comes out. This is going to be a slow burn where they go up in price week by week by week, and the same thing goes for small flame sacks as well. They are used in, for example, Dragon Breath Chili, which is used in a raid, and also the lesser or the smaller fire protection potions. they are not going to go to 10 gold each overnight. It will be a slow burn. The demand goes up, supply goes down. Next week, they're probably going to go up more in price. The week after, up even more. And 2 months from now, up even more, right? It's a slow burn. Same thing goes for Swift Thistle as well. Rogues need them for Thistle Tea. It's not going to skyrocket overnight, but it's going to go up and up and up over time. Either way, those are my 2 current investment ledgers, so we are up quite a lot at the moment. Actually, we're up way more than I thought as well. We're 2.8k here, and we had 800 gold on the other one, so we're about 3,600 gold right now in items. We have once again doubled our gold in about 2 weeks, and the funny thing is, the last week I have mainly been playing hardcore, so I farmed gold for the first week or the first 1.5 weeks, and then I have just been chilling, playing hardcore and letting my gold work for me. The last week I have made gold and I haven't even played. Like, I've been playing hardcore on a whole different server and still made gold. That's really cool. So once again, if you have any gold left over, investment is how you make sure that gold stays relevant. I can put 50 gold into items right now and come back 2 months from now and have probably 200 gold, right, in items value that I just offload, and you buy things that you can offload quickly and you turn that 50 gold into 200 gold. Meanwhile, if you have 50 gold now, log off for 2 months and come back, you have 50 gold. It is way better to put your gold into something valuable that it goes up with inflation. So if you want to have my advice on investments, I have about 4 different videos, so go to my channel and check out why I've been investing into the items that I have, because I've been going in depth on exactly why these are my investments. Either way, that's the video for today, so leave a like if you enjoyed the video, get a gold making guide through the link down below, and thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.